Did you press it?
I did press it. It's live.
Wow. Hi,
Hello.
guys.
Hello, internet. Because I am like 5.
It's okay.
I'm trying to open up the stream in a different window. Ah, there it is. What? You're so annoying.
What's it? I didn't do anything.
So we're going to talk about allegedly today. You know what I need to check? I need to check to make sure that the camera switches. Because the last time it didn't.
It's switching. I just saw it.
Okay. And you can tell how old my webcam is because I've got the bars on the side.
I don't see them. Oh, I see them. Okay. There's something white in my hair. I don't know what it is and I can't get it out.
I can't help you with that.
It's lint.
I see.
It's one of the only days I have off of work. You know what? We're supposed to be talking about a book.
Yeah.
So, book. Okay. So what did we read? We read Allegedly by Tiffany Jackson. What's it about?
So that's right. I need a summary. So Allegedly is about this girl whose name is Mary Addison, who allegedly killed a baby. Right. So she spent 6 years in jail, and then she gets bumped into a group home, and at that group home, she's like gets a job and does all of these other things, and then she manages to get herself pregnant. And when the baby is threatened, like they threaten to take the baby away when it's born, she decides that she's got to do everything that she can to keep her baby, which involves reopening the case of her murder of another baby, to let the truth come out, as it were. And so that's, your basic premise.
So,
what'd you think?
That ending, though. Let's just skip all the way to the end.
You want to start there? I mean, we could start there.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
Here's why, though. There was absolutely no foreshadowing.
This is true.
Like, the thing that makes a good, like, mystery thriller is the foreshadowing. So, like, this entire story, and you take what she's saying as read, and, you run with it. Okay, fantastic. And then, all of a sudden,
guilty.
It was like left guilty. Field. That was all kinds of left field. Like, that wasn't even right.
I thought that the way that she was describing her mom, I thought that the mom didn't want to give her the birth certificate because she was kidnapped. I don't know, for some reason I just thought she was going to be she was going to turn up kidnapped or something like that.
Well, like didn't it turn out that her mom wasn't even her real mom and somebody like just gave her to her or something like that?
No, I didn't read that.
Did I read something funky? Because she says at one point that, like, you're not my daughter, and she says that, I don't know. I don't even know. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering. I read so many things.
No, it's her mom. I thought that it wasn't at first. I thought that it was going to come out that it wasn't, because she was talking about how when her mom was pregnant, when her mom had her, people were complimenting the mom, saying, "Oh, you snap back fast." And then, like, the mom didn't want to give her the birth certificate. And I was like, yeah, this mom is shady.
Yeah, see, but, I mean, after the ending, how much of the mom being shady is actually the mom being shady? Because it's all filtered through this, like, incredibly unreliable narrator.
Sociopath.
I can never keep them straight.
I think the mom is a psychopath and the daughter is a sociopath.
So you have to explain to me the difference, because even though I'm married to a psychologist, I can never remember.
I can never remember, but I remember the characteristics. The sociopath is detached from reality, incapable of I think it's incapable of like right and wrong, and maybe I should just look up the definition. I know psychopaths normally get along in society pretty well, and then something snaps them.
Yeah, I can never keep this straight.
I just remember they reminded me of the people that were on Criminal Minds. There was an episode where they had a psychopath and a sociopath on the same episode. And they were explaining the difference, and as they were explaining it, I was forgetting it already. So
yeah. I don't even. It is impossible for me to remember.
what did you think about the baby daddy being a pimp?
See, I don't think that's what it was, though. I think it was basically because he got kicked out of his group home, he was using sex to keep a roof over his head.
They were giving him money, too. And it was multiple girls. It wasn't just that one.
Oh, I missed that then, too. Man.
What were you reading?
I don't know, man. I read like 6 or 7 different things all at the same time.
Yeah, I did it. So he was pimping.
Okay.
And I don't know.
But still, wasn't it like circumstance? Do you think he would be doing that if he hadn't gotten kicked out of the group home?
Didn't he get kicked out of the group home because, well, half because he was too old and half because the girls kept coming through? Because at first it was, he said that they were letting him stay because they liked him. But then when she went to go check at the group home, old dude was like, he got kicked out because of them women. And she was like, what? And that's when she went to go look for him.
Right.
So which one was it?
So which one was what?
Which one was it? Did he get kicked out because he was too old, or did he get kicked out because of the girls?
How can we know? Because again, like there's no way to know anything. Freaking unreliable narrator. Like, I mean, really, everything is back. I have challenges with unreliable narrators. Apparently, I feel some kind of way about this.
In what way is that? Care to explain? In words.
Are you finished laughing at me? No.
I'm done.
No, I don't know. I think it is crafty to write an unreliable narrator. It's not that I think there's something wrong with the writing so much as, I mean, this Wink Poppy Midnight, I just don't like unreliable narrators because I like to think that, well, and this is going to sound very naive, but I like to think that people are like honest in things and they, tell stories that are true in things, which I know I work with 13-year-olds. I know this is not the case, but still, I like that in my stories.
Okay, I understand. That doesn't make it's not naive. It's more like optimistic, I guess.
Which is funny because I don't really consider myself to be an optimistic person.
Well, I mean, you want to see the good in people, or you expect the good in people, but
yes.
People are not all one thing.
This is true. So some of the reviews that I read before I read the book were talking about how the novel is an indictment of the criminal justice system and particularly the juvenile justice system and how that process works. What do you think?
I think that the book had a flaw there. I don't think it did a very good job of explaining some things, because Was she in an adult prison? Where was she?
She was in baby jail.
What is that?
What I think, I think she was she tried as an adult? Even though she was
Didn't she take a plea deal?
Oh, that's right. She did take a plea deal.
A lot of things just didn't make sense to me. I don't know why they would allow her to take a plea deal at 9 years old.
Well, her mom took the plea deal.
Yeah, but then, okay, her mom, how did her mom take the plea deal and then she gave up her rights?
Yeah.
Okay,
her parental rights? Yeah. Yeah, she didn't give them up until after she went to jail.
I don't know. I guess I'm not very well versed in the juvenile justice system because I just didn't understand where she was housed. I didn't understand why they would send her to prison in the first place, a 9-year-old. And if they were going to put her in, why wasn't she at a juvenile detention center? That's why I just didn't understand that.
Yeah.
And then she was kept in solitary confinement.
Right. And that seems, well, it's torture.
Yeah, but like
what it is.
They said that they kept her there because she was in an adult prison, right?
I think so, but I mean, still, it's still. You mean you take a human being, and humans are social animals by nature, and you put them in solitary confinement for essentially 6 years. That's torture.
And a child at that.
Yes.
While being sexually abused.
Which this kid needs so much therapy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So much therapy.
Which is probably why she was suspicious of the teacher that was trying to help her.
Yeah.
Who I thought was great.
What was the vaguely Caribbean lady?
Yeah. Did you just say vaguely Caribbean?
Yeah. Well, because I listened to about half of it on audio. And so the narrator affects some sort of island accent.
Well, I think it was spelled phonetically like that.
Was it? I didn't even know. Because I listened to most of it, so.
Yeah, it was spelled how she would have talked. I don't have it with me because I got it from the library and I had to return it because, we read this like.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on.
I said now. We.
I know.
We are a collective. We. Us. I thought it was good, but apparently you didn't because of that good old unreliable narrator.
Okay, so no, I was with it till the end. I was with it until the end. I was like, yes, okay, I got this until the end. And then the end hit me upside the head like a Mack truck. And I was like, no. So, unreliable narrator aside, I enjoyed the story until the ending. I didn't like the ending.
I think it was a stretch. A really big stretch, especially the part about when she was digging 2 holes instead of 1, and then she picked up the cross out of the baby's mouth with the gloves. Like, come on.
Right.
A 9-year-old. Like, why would she be thinking about that? And if she was smart enough to do all of that, why didn't she just say what really happened?
So what really did happen?
Apparently, from our unreliable narrator, the baby was crying and she gave the baby her medicine. And then the mom came in there with her crazy self and tried to revive the baby. And that's how the baby got the bruising and stuff.
Okay. So She watched too many of procedural dramas.
This is another thing I don't understand. The child went to prison for the murder. Why didn't the mama is the adult? The mom was in charge of watching the baby. So if anything happened to the baby, that's neglect on the mom's part. So why didn't she get charged with child neglect, child endangerment, child something?
I got nothing for you on that one. But yeah, that is a good question.
Maybe she should have done a little bit more research or something. Maybe just
I
a
don't
little. But yeah, I just didn't. I don't know. I watched too many courtroom dramas. My mom keeps it on court TV, so I'm always listening to that. I have dreams about court TV in my. So
well, and she's going on about all the I think it was Law and Order that she was watching. So
yeah,
I mean,
Olivia Benson.
yeah. So if she's astute. I mean, I don't know too many 9-year-olds. I don't know how clever they are, even if they are like super smart. But still, it's why wouldn't she have said something to begin with? Like
Exactly.
if she was gonna pin it on her mom, and she has all this ammo to pin it on her mom, why save it up? What's the point?
That's what I said.
I know. It just took me a minute. It took me another minute to get there.
That's why I was like, she was so calculated about digging the other hole and picking the thing up without her fingerprints on it. Like, if you were that calculated, like, why couldn't you calculate not having yourself sent to prison for 6 years?
Yeah.
Why couldn't you calculate a way to figure out how to? Oh, you know who I forgot about? The roommate. I did not see that crazy girl.
Oh my goodness.
Coming out of the woodworks. I don't know where she came from, but she just snapped.
That was a little extra.
She really snapped.
Yeah. Throwing folk down the stairs.
Yeah. And now, see, she went to a mental hospital.
Yeah, see, now that tracks for me. I mean, if you think about it, white folk commit crime and they deserve our sympathies, and black folk commit crime, we throw the book at them and put them up underneath the jail. So,
okay.
I mean, yeah, I believed that.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
But no, she was messed up.
Yeah, the therapist was really getting on my nerves. I wanted one of those girls to curse her out, but they just didn't.
Yeah, see, and being married to a psychologist, I have issues with portrayals of therapists in books a lot of times because it doesn't it doesn't read with my experience of psychologists because all of our friends are psychologists. So just the way the interactions played out, also didn't track for me. There's also too much, I think. What was the point? It disrupted the flow of the narration at some points, I thought. It was too much.
I think that she was trying to say, like, give a semi-accurate depiction of what the group home system, what the, being a ward of the state looks like, and how, those are the kind of therapists they get, the ones that I want to do great, and I'm from this nice, well-to-do family, and I'm coming to help all these poor folks, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, I can't help them because I can't relate to these kids.
Yeah.
I don't know how to reach them on the level that they need to be reached.
And she probably makes like a little bit of money. So it's not going to be the kind of position that attracts the more seasoned psychologists who have more experience.
This is true.
So, but still, I have problems with books with psychologists. I try not to share them with Tracy because she gets upset.
That would have been interesting. You should have let her read it so she could have had things to say.
Yeah, no, so we stopped doing that, what, maybe 3 years ago with the evolution of Mara Dyer and the psychologist in that one, and after that, nope. No, don't worry about it.
No spoilers, because I think I own it somewhere.
I'm not gonna spoil it.
Somewhere. It's somewhere. It's I don't know where it's at.
I think I got it on audio. No, I read it on Oyster back when Oyster was a thing.
I can't do fiction on audio. My attention span is I don't know why I can't do it. I feel like I miss too many details.
Okay.
But I listen to a lot of nonfiction on audiobook.
See, and I'm just not a huge nonfiction fan, like in general.
I didn't used to be. Until Michael Eric Dyson.
Yeah, I figured that's what you were gonna say.
He's the greatest.
So you said
a lot of times, and I'll keep saying it forever and ever until everybody knows that he's the greatest.
Okay, then. You
should go listen to his audiobook. Tears We Cannot Stop.
Oops.
A Sermon to White America.
Is it gonna piss me off?
No, it is not directed towards you.
Let's see then. Because I'm working on Middlesex right now.
I saw that and I was like, you're reading an adult book on your own. I'm so proud of you.
Actually, it's not on my own. It's with my book club.
That's okay.
We have our live show next week.
That's okay.
So
at least you're reading it. And I haven't read it.
Dee Dee said that it is one of her favorites.
What, Middlesex?
Yeah.
Okay.
The audiobook is available for Tears We Cannot Stop.
And you should listen to it.
All right, I'll borrow it now. I'll have it in queue for when I'm done with Middlesex.
I'm so excited.
I'm trying to be better about taking recommendations. That was my New Year's resolution was to take more people's recommendations, which means I have to let go of my reading agenda a little bit. So I'm working on it.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Even though the year is almost over.
Well, no, I've been doing it all year. I mean, the main thing is taking recommendations from Tracy.
What has she recommended you?
There was a Octavia Butler that I read second semester earlier this year. This is one of the shorter ones. I want to say Seed. No, I want to say it's Seed to Harvest.
The bind up?
Yeah.
I just finished the first book, Wild Seed.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, so I read all three of those in like April. And I can't remember.
It's okay.
I have to look at my list.
Are we done talking about allegedly? Allegedly?
I don't know. You got anything else you have to say?
No.
No? You just want to talk about random book stuff now?
What did you rate it on Goodreads? Did you give it a rating?
I didn't. And I didn't on purpose.
Because
I was going to wait until after we talked about it, so that wasn't part of the conversation.
Okay.
Our book ratings are arbitrary.
Okay. Are they?
Yes and no. I like to think that they're arbitrary, but I still use the information to inform my decisions about what I read based on who the person is who's doing the rating.
Mm. Okay.
So.
I normally look at the low ones and see why they rated them low.
That's what Tracy does too.
Yeah. If they rated it high, I ignore it.
There are certain people who I'm like, if they rate books high, then, and I was on the fence, I will definitely give it a chance. Just because, I mean, shit, I've been blogging since, I want to say 2007. So I've got some people in my blog role who I've been following since 2007, and I trust their opinions. It's a really long time.
I'm so young, man. I miss it.
Oh my god.
2007. That was a year after high school. I was in my first year of college, and I was actually doing what I was supposed to be doing. And then the year after that, 2008, all went downhill.
I was in my first year of grad school.
We were both in college.
Mm-hmm.
You're not that much older than me.
No, even though you like to say I am, you like to insinuate. Oh, bullshit.
I know not what you speak.
Uh-huh.
What are you talking about?
Uh-huh. Right. Like you didn't tell me that what Raz was a word for old people the other day.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I could pull up the tweet if you want me to.
You can try. It got deleted. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, it didn't.
Hide the evidence.
Nah, see, wait. Let me control shift like 4.
Alt delete.
No, not control. First of all, I'm on a Mac. Second of all,
I don't know what that means. I have a PC.
Okay. I got nothing against PCs.
No, I don't. You said you're on a Mac. I don't know what that means.
Oh. Yeah, it meant that the keystroke that I was talking about was the keystroke to bring up the crosshair so I could screenshot. Because I have that tweet in my stream. I can see it. Well, not right now because I'm looking at you. But
I picked out a book for us to read next.
All right.
Would you like to know what it is?
Yes.
Okay, it's a sci-fi book.
Okay.
Are you excited?
About it being sci-fi?
Yeah.
I like sci-fi.
Do you? I'm sorry. There's this video, I think it's like a car insurance commercial, and it's like this owl, and he, like, every time somebody says something, he's like, are you? Do you? Will you? So yeah, it's stuck in my head. Anyway.
Okay.
Mama Day.
Okay.
By Gloria Naylor.
All right, so I will go find that. Oops. You have to delete Michael Eric Dyson first. And I have to put it on hold.
Let me read you the back.
All right.
Timeless, yet indelibly authentic. Gloria Naylor's Mama Day is set on the Georgia Sea island of Willow Springs, where people still use only herbal medicine and honor ancestors who come over as slaves. On Willow Springs lives Mama Day, a matriarch who can call up lightning storms and see secrets in her dreams. But all of Mama Day's powers are tested when her great niece, a stubbornly emancipated woman, finds her life and soul in danger from the island's darker forces. Mama Day is a powerful generational saga, at once tender and suspenseful, overflowing with magic and common sense.
So the bit of that I love was the your inflection.
You know, when I was younger, I always wanted to be, you know, the guy that announces the movies.
Uh-huh.
on the trailers. I wanted to be him so bad until I realized I never heard a woman doing it.
Yeah, and it's too
Ever.
bad.
Ever. I can make my voice deep.
Are you gonna?
Oh no, I wasn't gonna give you a demonstration.
But you threw it out there like, hey, I can do this thing. Look, look, look.
I can.
And so I'm just supposed to like take that. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am a reliable narrator. You can take my word for my word.
Okay then.
Before I came to talk to you, I was cooking
What are we making?
ham and green beans and baked macaroni and cheese.
Is there any other way to make it? Like real macaroni and cheese?
People make it out of the box.
Yeah, I know. It's just wrong.
You are
Even when
correct.
I've done it, it's been wrong.
I have seen people make it from scratch and not put it in the oven. And I just don't know why. They're crazy. Anyway, what else are you reading?
What else am I reading? I am reading Landscape with Invisible Hand by M.T. Anderson.
That's the guy that wrote, wait, don't tell me. The book with Feed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I have something else that I was about to start too. Oh, I'm rereading Akata Witch.
Did I read that?
Nettie Okorafor?
No, I don't. Nope, I didn't read it yet.
Okay, it's like Harry Potter in Africa.
I just read the Book of Phoenix by her.
Okay.
I've read the Book of Phoenix, Who Fears Death, and Binti. And
I've not read Binti yet.
You should read it. It's really short.
Yeah, it's there's a series of 3 novellas, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Tracy read them.
You gotta get on
we
it.
own them. Yeah, no, so I bought.
You can read all of them in like one sitting.
I can't read anything in one sitting anymore. I
Why
got too
not?
much other stuff to do.
Oh, I know the feeling.
It's like I'm off work this week, and my happy ass is gonna be in the library working on my dissertation.
So you're not off work this week.
Well,
you're just
I don't have
off
to.
one job.
Yeah, I don't have to deal with my 13-year-olds, who I adore. But you know,
how is school going?
With the 13-year-olds or grad school?
Yeah, both.
Well, my 13-year-olds are fabulous. I've got a couple of classes where, like, they're genuinely so much fun. And they, I mean, it makes it a lot easier that they just, most of them, like, do the things that I ask them to do. But also their personalities are so huge. And I've got, like, a class full of kids who are unapologetically weird, and it's great. And then, you know, grad school's grad school.
Yeah. I'm back in school too.
Mm-hmm.
Finally. It only took me forever.
How'd that math class turn out for you?
So, guess what I made on my final exam?
What'd you make on your final exam?
A D.
Why are you so excited about this?
Guess what I have in the class?
What do you have in the class?
An A.
Oh. Okay, then.
I'm one of those people that like
you don't test well?
No, I do. I just kind of like, I was really sick of that class, and I calculated what I needed to make in order to keep my A, and that's what I did. And I was like, I'm not studying this extra stuff because I don't care.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, a friend of mine was like that too.
It's like, what's the point?
So are they like short sessions, like short intense sessions, or like how do you
Okay,
finish the
well,
semester?
the because I am at the community college and it's a transfer program, so after I'm finished with this, I'll be able to get my associates and still transfer all my credits over to a 4 year
Mm-hmm.
and then get my bachelor's. Um, the Why can't I talk right now? The community college that I'm at, they have 7 week sessions. And so you could potentially like do 2 semesters in one semester.
Oh,
So you
okay.
could sign up for all 7 week classes and then knock those out and then sign up for the next 7 week and have do 2 semesters in one semester. So it was the way that my job is set up, I needed to be able to take these classes online.
Mm-hmm.
And um when they purged me out of the system like the first time, I had to re-sign up, and when I signed up again, all the regular math classes were taken. So I had to take the 7 week class, and it was a bitch.
All right.
It was a lot of work. And at first I was like, this is too much. I'm never doing this again. But now that it's over, I think I might do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Because it went by so fast.
Yeah, I mean it's one way to get it done and get it out the way.
Yeah.
So what's next?
Business calc.
I remember business calc.
I don't want to. I just
It's
already
not that
know.
it's not that bad though. I mean,
It's
I
not,
went
but
from
it's gonna be.
engineering calc to business calc, and so business calc was like, oh, okay.
I just don't want to.
Okay, well, suck it up and drive on.
And I like math, and I just don't want to. I don't know. I think I need to reevaluate my life because even though I do that too much, I'm really, 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 really enjoying all of my social sciences. And I don't know.
Thinking about major changes.
No, we're not doing that again. I
Okay.
can't. I can't. I've decided what I want to do with my life. I want to be Marcus Lemonis when I grow up. And I can't do that with a sociology degree.
I don't know who that is.
Marcus Lemonis is have you ever heard of or seen The Prophet on TV?
No.
Okay, it's like have you ever heard of Restaurant Impossible?
No.
Trying to think of something else that it's like. What about Shark Tank?
No.
Okay, well, I'll just explain what the show is about. So it's this investor. He is a business owner, an investor, entrepreneur, all that good stuff. And he goes to struggling businesses and he invests in their company and then like helps them get back on their feet.
Okay.
So yeah, he kind of gave me the idea like I could be a business consultant because I'm really good at telling people what to do. So I could go and say, your business is, this is what you need to do to get it to where you want it to be. Thank you. I'm done. Pay me. And then I can go home.
All right, then.
So yeah.
Have at it.
Instead of being behind a desk, crunching numbers, because that's what I would have been doing with an accounting degree.
Mm-hmm. All right, then. Let me cut this off and then yeah.
Okay, we're saying bye.
Yes, we're saying bye to the internet. Bye, internet.
Adios.
See you next month, I think. Yeah, November.
One of these days.
Yeah. Okay, bye.